I did it, y'all. I cut off my hair. And I have to say, it was a scary yet exhilarating experience. I'll be kind enough to take you back some years. Now, I've always had different hairstyles growing up, but I've always wanted locks. But at the same time, my dreams were to be like an actress/model, and I knew my hair would have needed to be manipulated or that I'd be placed in some stereotypical movies. So I held off. But eventually, I saw things changing. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to stop what I want to do because of judgment. I'll find my way regardless. So I'm going to do me. So I got regular lock extensions, the instant locks. I was going to let it grow out and then I was going to cut them out. So, then it would just be my hair, because, I didn't want to go through that ugly phase. But before I could do that, I started getting tired of them because they downplayed like the thickness of my hair. And I realized how much I missed that. So I decided to comb or, pick them out because I had a new love interest. Sisterlocks. I was literally obsessed. Like, they were on my Tumblr from this girl with the same name as me, actually, Janay. I lived for her hair. Oh my gosh. Like, before you knew it, I had my Pinterest filled with it, Instagram, and look, don't let me see somebody in real life. Oh my gosh. Especially if it was cascading down their back. I was in awe. I had almost every look embedded in my head by the time I was done. Like, I couldn't get over just the fact that I would have to take a double look just to even see what are they? What is it? It's just, I don't know. The style really fascinated me, but I couldn't wait for my day. But I knew I had to save up the funds. So in the meantime, I decided I wanted to dye my hair for my birthday. I thought, what a perfect change for me. I could have did better at keeping my hair treated, of course, after combing out my locks. But, I still retained a good amount of my hair. I did research and, I just decided, I'd let a family member who was more than willing to dye my hair. And oh my gosh, it was a complete nightmare. Let's just say I never got the chance to get the dye in my hair because my hair was burnt from the bleach. I looked like a goddamn clown. My hair was so bright and brittle over a short amount of time. The front broke off so much. And that was like the most sensitive part of my hair because my texture was different. So that bleach ate it up. I was so embarrassed. But life goes on, right? So not too long after that incident, maybe like a few months, I was able to save up for my sister lock installment. I was so happy I was able to get them, but Lord, them short pieces and that color was driving me insane. I literally didn't even want to be in my own body anymore. Like, I'm not even playing. I tried my best to deal. I'm trying. I don't do this short hair. Like, I'm like T-Bone. Don't be chasing waterfalls. It's my favorite one right here. But some days it just really sucked. I went on my annual family vacation that year, and I guess my family sensed my pain. And they took me to get my hair dyed to a much more darker color so that it didn't stick out so much. And it made me feel better, I'm not gonna lie, despite the short look still from the bleach damage. But yeah, as the years went on, my hair did start to get longer and I was finding ways to work with it. But I didn't really pay attention to the back of my hair as far as the growth part because I just wanted the front to catch up. My hair finally reached a place where I knew, like, yeah, this the cutoff spot. I'm cool with this length. But I don't know, like, I was interested to see how long I can tolerate, especially all that I had been through thus far, you know what I'm saying? My hair continued to grow, and I'm like, ooh, okay, it's past the shoulders, okay, bra length, okay, getting to the butt length, and then, okay, it's longer to do my styles, which made me style less or not even at all, for real. I tried to dye it because, you know, it had been some time, and, you know, this time I went to professionals, you know, to see maybe, okay, if I did the color, would it inspire me to, you know, style my hair more or jazz it up some, because, you know, it just felt so bland. It was fun for a while, but then I started dreading it again. It was heavy. It was heavy to put in a bun. Then it was getting tangled, caught up in my clothes. I'm hot when I shouldn't be. It takes forever to dry. No such thing as air drying anymore. It just became in the way. It was like I didn't get a handbook for this. I wasn't told that this was all going to be part of it. you know, I just felt like a untamed poodle. You know, just hair, loss of identity. And it carried over into other things, like how I took care of myself. So I knew something, once again, had to change. I did enjoy that I became other people's inspiration. You know, they'd have that same look that I used to have, you know, wishing to grow it as long as I did. But I knew for some time that, you know, the time had already came. Like, it was time to chop it off and free myself. So that's what I did. I went to my trusty school, YouTube Academy. Saw someone that looked like, you know, what I wanted and knew what they were doing, and I studied the video to a T. I got my scissors, rubber bands to section off, and my length inspiration / string fake piece of hair. It was so hard to start. I was afraid of messing up, and just the initial cut. Oh my gosh. Like, it cut a piece of my soul. Like, I'm not, I know I'm dramatic, but I'm not, like, it really cut me. Like, because at the end of the day, it's my hair. And these are my babies. I used to be in my feelings if I even saw a piece of hair snag off, and now I'm willingly cutting it. But, you know, as I continued the process, you know, it became easier. And I'm not gonna lie, a bit exciting. So after a while, I couldn't stop. I had a problem. I kept cutting. So I wanted to come back because I did my famous headband curls, and I just cut some more layers. Well, yeah, I cut some more layers. I cut it around my face. So the highest one is like near my eyes. I actually did it on an accident. So I had to make it match. But, you know, I was trying to do like about right here so I could decide if I wanted to go up higher. But it just, when I snipped it, it just bounced and it went right up there. And I was like, God dang it. But it's all good. I made it work. It looks cute. I like it like this. It's giving body, you know? Like, I'm feeling this. Like, giving a little bit of rock star, you know? I like this. I'm not mad. Now, I did give some layers. Wow, it's crinkly like this, so I hope I like it when it's straight. But I feel like if I like it when it's crinkly like this, then of course I'm gonna like it when it's straight. That's how I feel. But I'm liking this vibe. And I'm definitely not a person who likes to wear a middle part. I'm always a side part girl. But this makes me like a middle part. So I'm digging it or whatever. And I cut some more off the back. I cut some more off the back because it was about still down here. And I was tempted to cut it just about right there. But I'm not going to do it. I'm liking it way better than I liked it before. And so I feel so much better now. It gives me some life to my face, some body. You know, I'm digging it. Just, scissor happy, but new hair, who this? I did know that if I had cut it too short, that I couldn't go back. So I cut where it was still long enough so that if I didn't like it, I can always cut more. I showed my mom. She wasn't, an initial fan of the decision, but, she relaxed a bit when she saw when she saw that big grin plastered on my face. But that's expected of her. I went to work and people barely noticed. I'm like, damn, what? But, honestly, it didn't really faze me for real, because the real magic wasn't the stares or the initial shock. I'm not tripping off of that. It was this lightness that I felt like a weight had been lifted literally and figuratively off of me. And I did attempt to curl my hair, but the curls fell too fast. So I was like, I'm gonna have to cut some more. So I did that very night, and I felt even lighter. I felt the wind like immediately whipping through my shorter hair, touching my neck like a cool secret someone had let me in on. It just felt so good. Then I attempted to add more layers, and I'm not gonna lie, I got a little too confident in the back. But forget it, I'm gonna let it rock. It just felt good to just snip away, shed the expectations, and just be in control of me and take a load off. I felt my confidence boost from 0 to 60 in seconds. I started tackling other parts of my life with this newfound freedom. This whole hair journey taught me a bunch of stuff. I'm not playing. It's all about expressing yourself in the way you want, even if it means going against society or some epic fails with bleach and some questionable scissor moments. We've all been there, so don't even do that. But no, seriously, don't be afraid to take risks, because sometimes even a big chop can lead to a major win in confidence, in self-discovery, or freedom. Just do what makes you happy, because you're the only one that has to be with you 24/7. From beginning to end and beyond. Marinate on that. One love.